Hey my everythings. If you're new to the channel, thank you for coming and joining us today. If you've been with me, hey. So this reading is for Gemini. If you're not familiar, the readings that I do are based on the time that has been offered to me for me to be able to share the message to you. So thank you for that. This reading is going to be a classic one, like a good old soulful Marvin Gaye song. Just kidding. But really though, it's like, give me a really good song. It's giving an energy for liberation and to receive an energy of love. This is a sensitive reading and I'm basing that off of some of the cards that I see. And it's a brisk one, okay? This reading is about renewing, restoring, and resetting your mind in regard to your emotions, Gemini. I'm seeing that you've been getting a little bit emotional lately, and you may feel like it's not like you, though, depending on your age and what stage you are in your life. So the average life cycle for a human being is maybe 100+ years, right? And that means that on average you have about 3 different major cycles that you go through: 1 through 30, 30 through 60, 60 through 90, and then the other years are truly a gift if you get past 90. Excuse me, if you get past 90 and you're capable, right? So every 30 years, Saturn does an orbit around the sun along with our planet. During that orbit, Saturn influences the behaviors, the thought processes, the everythings on our planet. So if you may have thought, oh, I don't usually feel this way, or I don't really usually act like that, Gemini, this may be your time during your transition. Yes, so you're definitely coming towards the end of Saturn's solar orbit. That will be complete August 7th, 2024. So if certain ideals, certain beliefs, certain thought processes, certain behaviors are coming to an absolute transition or an end, it's okay. What I'm saying is be open to the energy of liberating yourself from the ways that you used to process energy and beginning to love the way that you're changing now, because it's a natural shift. It's because of planets that are outside of your control, and the things that you can control is being able to be a warrior for your peace in your own mind. And sometimes if you are uncomfortable with being emotional, that's okay. And I'm seeing that yes, it's a message. So this may be like forwarded to you, it may be emailed to you. That's how you're getting this message. Or you could be getting a letter in the mail or something like that. Though there's a message that you should relax and not to worry so much about the things that are outside of your control. Think about all of the things that you could do to relax, like taking a bubble bath, which I'll be doing later today because that's my thing. I love taking bubble baths. Having a glass of wine, not getting drunk, just having a sip, writing, meditating, listening to music, reading, studying wellness, studying wholeness, speaking affirmations over yourself, exercising. You've been emotional, Gemini, and what I can say is sometimes crying, usually crying, is a cleansing of the soul. So drink enough water, increase your intake of water, balance it out with the wine you're drinking, and those are just classic solutions to the emotional distortion that you may be feeling right now, or the transition of your emotional growth for your spirit to grow into the being that your soul is raising it to be. The challenge that I'm seeing for you for this read is the Wheel of Fortune. A lot of people a lot of other readers interpret that card as what goes around comes around, though I've been a witness to a lot of people inheriting trauma, circumstances, situations that they're absolutely innocent to. So with that being said, maybe you've inherited a challenge or a circumstance, though do not worry about things that are outside of your control. Know that that is just a part of the journey, and that you are also endowed with the ability and the strength to overcome these challenges. Okay? I'm seeing that because of these challenges, you may have been unexcited or felt like it was something that was outside of your control, like you're completely clueless to what's going on. Like I said earlier, crying can be cleansing for the soul. I strongly suggest and recommend that you assign that kind of vulnerability to someone that you absolutely trust. And if there's no one that you feel like you can trust, then feel comfortable being vulnerable with God itself, with Creator of energy and source that gives you life itself. Take time to yourself, meditate, cry it out, have a conversation out loud. This is a being that you do not have to perform for. Okay? Gemini. So the card that I pulled for this read was the Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles is representing remorse over a material loss. And I'm seeing that wasn't the most amazing thing that you went through. It seemed like it was a surface level humbling experience. Though at the same time, if it's a part of this Wheel of Fortune, then it was destined to happen. And so instead of saying, "Why, God?" you say, "Thank you," because it's pulling you out of this karmic cycle energy that you no longer belong in, and bringing you into an ancestral energy that you're going to thrive in and be liberated in. When I say liberation, I really mean liberation. The cards usually come out for the read a different kind of way, though for this specific read, they came stacked to let you know that this is all in one. So it's showing that there's an awareness of you contemplating, worrying, and not being sure which decision to make or how you want to move with this Two of Pentacles, especially when you went through your material loss. And then there you go. That Four of Cups is like, I know you've been trying. I know you've been trying. I know you've been trying. This also is in Cancer's reading. So here we come helping. Help is on the way. Help has been on the way. There is divine timing going on. And you need to remember your interactions with people one-on-one and in groups, they affect you and change you the way that they do, correct? Though at the same time, you all are a part of something that's bigger than you and these people or you and this person. And these experiences are for what is bigger than all of us. So the fact that you're even going through it, the fact that the situation, the experience is something that you survive from, that you're moving past, and that you're continuously trying to get better at just being free, express yourself, being free to stand on defending your emotional strength, and even getting emotional when, dude, it's life. You've experienced things that are outside of your control, and you're used to always being in control of it. And when the unexpected things happen, instead of saying why, you're praying. You're trying to be more grateful and thankful more than worrying about these things that are outside of your control. You're not contemplating, you're not worrying about it. And because you've given it to a higher power, this Four of Cups is coming in like, well, we know that you've been asking, so here you are. And you have that Four of Cups, that divine and supernatural assistant. And then you got the Two of Rods. The Two of Rods is explaining that, I just said this in the Cancer's reading, thy rod and thy staff are with me. And the world is in your hands. And you have all the materials, tools, things that you need, information that you need to be able to move forward. And I know that this may be mystical to you, because I'm seeing it's like a mystery how you're getting all of this information, right? Though it's not corrupted. It's not corrupted, not crazy. And yeah, you had to get it out the mud. You definitely had to get it out the mud. Though, the one card that speaks to the entire read, and the last card, is the Lovers. Because God is love. And that's what you have to stand on. Your belief that this higher power that created you, this higher power that placed you in this solar system, is one that satisfies the senses and restores the mind and gives peace. And where there was once chaos, there is now a calm. And you become this inspiration. Your story is charming. And this God, this creator, this resource, this being of light and love, this divine, is cosmic. So, Gemini, relax. Find ways to explore the different kind of ways that you choose to love yourself and love others, because the Lovers represents a relationship with you and your higher power, and that vulnerability that you have with your higher power, and also could represent your relationship, your ability to explain to not just your partner or people that you work with or others that depend on you, that what is outside of your control is not meant to worry about. And when you demonstrate that kind of strength and you become that kind of leader, then you are an inspiration for all the other people around that depend on you, because you give them that testimony that they're not alone. Liberation comes, and you're good, and you're loved. Okay? So thank you, Gemini, for coming and joining me today. And make sure that you like and subscribe if you haven't. And I hope that you all have a great day. Okay, bye.